Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Building and Chatting. And today is our final stream of 2025. Yes, we are. We're done for this year after today, and then we will see you all at the beginning of January for more. Um,
Yeah.
so welcome on back, everybody. Of course, I should not have zoomed myself in yet because we have Skyrim and
Hello there.
Mayo Hoska.
Say hi,
Are we
man.
Hello,
not?
everybody.
Are we not doing anything for New Year's?
Screw New Year's. I'm sleeping in.
It's
There's this
time.
song. I hate this song.
Hello, Cosmic.
Hello, everybody. Welcome, everybody, to another BNC, the last BNC of the year. Crazy to think, but. And it's the best because Kylo Ren Helmet. Yay! Everybody's favorite. I've wanted Kylo Ren Helmet since. I don't even know when it came out.
This
I hate
this
song.
was a
We're doing
May
that, Jordan.
first. This was a May 1st set, Skyrim.
Yeah. And I've wanted you to do it since May 1st so you could finish your helmet line. You got the Django helmet right away, no problem.
Yeah,
Why-
because
why
I
didn't-
like
Why
Django.
didn't you build this on May?
Yeah, why didn't you build this in May?
Yeah, when it came out.
You didn't want to spend $70 on this helmet because it has less pieces.
Yeah. Another reason.
Another one. Hey.
Hi, Cosmic. Hi, Copper.
There's one more reason why, and it's because well, Skyrim, as you know, May was a big wave, and it made us broke. So
Only
did it-
$10,000. That's not so bad.
And did it make you broke because of all the silly gift with purchases?
Hey, I got those cool clones. The only good clones Lego made this year were the ones that didn't have helmets.
yeah, well, because I got the Django stuff, and I got Chopper and the Brickheads. So.
Get to the chopper. Low.
So do you guys still have your Camino training facilities intact?
I have two. One opened and one sealed.
Mm.
Because I'm cool like that, and I got two.
Yeah, I try. Yeah, if it's a good gift with purchase, I try to get two of it: one to open, one to keep sealed for a special occasion.
Yeah. It's the way to go.
'Cause I kind of have a sealed GWP collection now. It's a side collection.
Yeah, I started that like a year or two ago too. I should see if any are worth anything. I have some cool ones.
I'm not interested in selling them. I'm interested in building them on a gift with purchase stream.
That's a good idea too.
Sadly, I'll be up at midnight to buyofflego.com, says Copper. Yep.
Correction, you'll be up until 3 in the morning because the website will probably crash 800 times. Or it always tells me, like, when I'm on the website, you put the thing in your cart, everything is good, and then you go to your cart. Oops, your cart is empty. It's like, no, it's not. And then you add it again, and it does it. It says, oops, your cart's empty. And then maybe 20 minutes later, then you have 3 or 4 of the thing in your cart, and it's like, oh my gosh, Lego. Their website is garbage, I tell you.
And that's because Lego chose to spend $1 billion on Fortnite instead of fixing the website.
Yeah. I mean, it's because like so many people go on the website at once. The servers can't handle it. But it's like, come on. What's up, Scott Davis? Welcome to another and the last BNC. What happened to the quality? Your camera, dude. Something looks wrong. Unless it's just my computer.
But
yeah, I see the bad quality.
Danny,
too.
fix your camera, dude. Looks like a UFO video. There we go.
Yeah, it looks like one of those doctored videos of the Bigfoot and the Sasquatch.
Yeah, they're always filmed on a potato.
Ah,
That's right, Copper. It'll work perfectly. Totally. I wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, I mean,
As you're working on a sequel set. The camera went to poo again. When I zoom out, it seems to fix it. So StreamYard just wants to see my beautiful eyes.
Skyrim, you have beautiful
what is
eyes.
what's wrong?
I don't know if you can see it on your end, but your camera gets all like grainy and fuzzy.
Huh? I don't see it on my end. So, okay.
Well, it's fine now.
Let
I
me
think. I'll keep an eye out. I'll just every now and again zoom out so people can see.
I'm on all my right settings, so I don't know.
Yeah, well, StreamYard, the internet, all that jazz, YouTube. Everything hates us.
Well, it's okay. I mean,
And all that stuff cost you $10,000.
A low quality mic and camera. Yep. Yeah, it seems like every time I might have figured it out. So when I zoom out, it fixes it. And then if I click on somebody's comment, it makes it blurry. And then the only way to fix it is to zoom out and then back in. Good old StreamYard frickin' with us today. Unless it's not doing that on YouTube. I don't know. I'll watch this back later and be like, oh, it looks fine. Or, oh, wow, that was terrible. We'll find out. I can't remember. How many pieces does this set have? Is it like 560?
No, it has 66.
Huh? It's 529, Skyrim.
29, okay.
Actually, it's 500. Actually, it's 501.
That would have made if it was actually 501 for Captain Rex, that would have worked so well.
Every time I click on a question, it gets all gross and blurry. What the heck, StreamYard? I was gonna ask Copper, is it good now? And then I click on his question, and then it makes it all blurry. Is it fine now, everybody?
They fly now.
Use your eyes. What do you see? Because I'm like, maybe it's fine for us, but bad for you, or other way around. What do your elf eyes see? You're all elves now, apparently. Are you Christmas elves, or wood elves, or who knows? Dragon elves?
Wait, what?
They're all shelves on our. No, sorry, they're all elves on shelves.
Elves on shelves. So if I touch them, they'll die?
Well, if you're dressed up in red, you'll die, according to Star Trek.
I'm not a Trekkie, so I wouldn't know. I'm afraid to click on people's questions now and put them up on the top of the screen because it seems to freak out when I do.
I'm not a Trekkie either, but I'm friends with a lot of Trekkies.
You can see every stud. Okay, so everything's good now, I think. George Lucas his revenge.
And because you know what? Because you know what you are, Skyrim?
A nerd.
No, you're a starring.
I'm an Imperial. Long live the Empire.
And Bounty is also a starring.
He's a bounty hunter.
Because Stargate fans are gatings. And Battlestar Galactica fans are just stars.
I think this is gonna sound totally crazy, but I think Star Wars fans are just called Star Wars fans.
Well, I'm
No way.
I'm gonna keep on calling y'all starrings.
You could also call me a hypocrite, a crybaby, a whining baby, That works too, because that's
Oh,
what we all are, Star Wars fans.
well, I could call you a liar, a pig, an idiot, a communist, but I won't call you a porn star.
A communist.
Yeah, it's that thing that Grandpa Simpson says.
Oh, I get you now. I'll give a shout out for $20. Every time I click on the comments, it freaks the screen out. What the heck is happening today? Our last stream of the year.
Well, someone's microphone just cut out.
Was it me?
I'm not sure.
Literally, I was just complaining. I was like, this is our last stream for the year. Can we have a good one? So if my mic cut out, then StreamYard's trying to shut me up now, too.
Maybe it's all a conspiracy to censor you.
Yeah. StreamYard is not happy.
I think.
Hey, we had
StreamYard-
15 at one point in time.
I think StreamYard just gets mad at you, Skyrim, because of how much you trash talk it. I think it's
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
StreamYard sucks.
Yeah. So Bounty, how are you enjoying building that set?
I'm enjoying it pretty good. Because right now it is just like a normal helmet set. Right now we're just building, we're building the base. So, and I like building the bases of these. They're unique compared to other things, and they're just kind of calming. So yeah.
Because you build a lot of the helmet sets.
After this one, I have built every single helmet set. So yeah.
Oh really? So if you have the complete collection, which is your favorite of the helmets? Because I have mine.
Drop test time.
I mean, I know there's like stickers on it, Sky, but it's like probably one of my favorites. Okay, I'm going to do 3, and one is because I'm completely biased. Django, the TIE Fighter, and the TIE Fighter pilot, and Captain Rex, and that's my biased one because I'm a Rex stan, so I have to defend my boy.
Well, I'm biased as well. Bounty. So Rexing is my fave. Sexy Rexing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know there's stickers on the Django one, and they're kind of annoying, but I still really love the Django one, and I think it's one of the best helmet sets they've ever done. Honestly, the 3 from this year are some of the best helmet sets ever made. I would say.
I think you missed a piece. Is that a 2x1 red tile there?
I did not. Oh, I get Skyrim. Yeah. I thought you were like, it just goes there.
Nah.
Yeah, I feel like this was a big year for the return of Django Fett in Lego Star Wars.
Yeah, it was, because we got a helmet set and 2 play sets. Or, well, okay, one's a UCS set, I'm sorry. 2 sets with him is what I mean, like the minifigure.
Because there was the helmet, the UCS scale, his starship, and then the play scale of his starship.
Yes. Slave 1, but apparently you can't say Slave 1 anymore. But here's something funny, everybody. Go put Slave 1 in the Lego's search bar, and guess what set comes up?
The
Starship?
starship?
Lego still knows it's called the Slave 1. They just want to
That's funny.
Will you do a drop test on stream?
Do it.
We'll see about that.
No, not the beautiful Kylo Ren helmet. It has all prints, therefore it's better than the Django, because the Django has like 18 stickers. Not really. This doesn't have a single sticker.
You guys,
that automatically makes it better, in my opinion.
Yeah. You guys have have all already built it. I haven't. Does the Captain Rex helmet come with any of the S word, Sky?
Yucky S word. Yeah, we can't say that word. It has like 8, right?
Okay.
It's like 5 to 8, yeah. Because it was the line, like the black lines, and then the Sky help me. The his face print. Well, in the show, it's like his scratch, the tally marks on his helmet. That's a
welding
sticker.
marks and the blue on the side, stuff like that. So not a whole lot. I think the Django helmet has the most stickers, I think, out of all the helmet sets, and maybe like the Scout Trooper and stuff. Even though the Scout Trooper is my favorite helmet, even though it has all those ugly stickers.
Because when I get around to buying that, I'm gonna have to build it on this podcast.
Yeah,
but I'm gonna say it. I know some people have said some things about the helmets before. It's so hard. I know I did the ones I really like. I picked them really easily because I do like those. But I think Sky can agree with me on this. I really don't think there's a bad helmet set. I think all of them are pretty unique and great in their own way, and they all have something about them that's good. Even though we could.
The worst part about them is honestly the price and the stickers, I would say.
I will always remember the hype for Cody's helmet.
Cody should have been a phase 2 as well, or they both should have been phase 1, and then they should have done phase 2 later.
Before that came out, I'll always remember the hype for his helmet.
Yeah, the AT-AT pilot helmet is fantastic. Oh, screen went blurry again. I'm not allowed to click on. Should I just stop clicking on people's comments?
We can read them.
I can't really read them because I'm gaming and I'm watching the NFL on silent while I'm talking.
It's all good. Playing.
I'm a Forge of Empires gamer.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like the helmet sets. I think, sadly, Lego is probably done with them now. We are getting bust, so that sucks because I think bust are ugly. They're basically the same, but
Are they? But just as long as they're ugly and proud.
And they'll have minifigures, so I'm like, whoop-de-frickin-do. Like, if we get a Stormtrooper bust, it's going to have an ugly Stormtrooper. Congratulations. You know?
Yeah, I know. One of them I think is completely useless. The other, I can see it being decent. And the one that I find completely useless, because we basically already have it in the helmet set, is the rumored Darth Vader bust. I don't think it really needs to be there. I think there's been enough of Vader. Yoda, yeah, I think the Yoda one could be pretty cool and work out well. The Vader one just seems like it could have gone to another character. You know what I mean? Because we've already had like his helmet and I guess his bust. That sounds weird, but you know.
there's so many characters in Star Wars to choose from.
Yeah.
I think it's a dumb idea to drop the helmet line already because we still have like 800 choices to go through. Like, where's my Death Trooper helmet? Where's the Galactic Marine helmet? Where's, I don't know, like another Rebel Trooper helmet or something? Like, it's mostly Imperial stuff, which good because I love the Empire. But it's like we still have a lot of stuff from the Republic and the First Order. Like, they could have made a Captain Phasma or just a First Order stuff.
Oh, that would be really interesting. And it's not the First Order. It's the First Order.
The First Order. Yeah, or even like the new Final Order, like with the red guys, like
the Praetorian Guard.
Ed Fortuna. No, they ain't doing head. That's creepy.
Mid Fortuna
Helmets.
bus. Yes, give it to me, Scott Davis. Yes.
You want that Bib Fortuna
You
head?
know,
stick
you
up-
know, you know. I just thought about something for the Star Wars Brickheads. Wouldn't it be cool if we got a Brickheads 5-pack? That was the women of Star Wars.
As long as Hera's in it, I'm happy. I want a Hera brickhead.
Because
We all know why.
you could get
Mhm.
Princess Leia, Mon Mothma. Who were some of
Harrison
the
Dura. Bean Ren would be cool.
Cara Dune.
Cara Dune's not in Star Wars anymore because they didn't like her political views, so she's not a character anymore.
Oh, really?
Very sad. Which is funny because like Pedro, the guy who plays Mando, is like very political too, but on the other end of the spectrum, and that's okay. So it's like, wait, how come somebody's not allowed to have political views, but somebody else is?
Well, that's a double standard.
Yeah, that's Disney for you.
Well, yeah. Well, that's Disney and their not so secret agendas.
hmm At the end of the day, I would argue like celebrities, actors, even voice actors and stuff, they shouldn't really give their political opinions, honestly, because then you're just gonna make people either hate you or hate the franchise. So it's like, just don't get involved with politics.
But I mean, the way she said it, yeah, I know they pulled the wrong thing from it. What she was saying is we shouldn't hate each other. We should all just come together and be a peaceful society
Isn't that
and not
a
fight over
Well-
politics.
say?
Well, it's interesting you say that because the very people in this world who have ever been assassinated have the majority of them have told everyone else to try to be kind to each other and get along with one another. The majority,
Yeah.
because people don't like to get along with everyone else,
Yeah.
It's stupid.
and
I
therefore
don't
drama happens.
I don't care what your political views are, honestly. I just think that people, like celebrities especially, shouldn't get involved with it. It's also very hypocritical because, like, do you remember during COVID when they were like, oh, well, just stay inside, blah, blah, blah. It's all good. It's fine. We'll get through this. And it's like, yeah, it's easy for you to say in your billion-dollar mansion with all your nice food stocked to the brim and all that, like in your fridge. It's like, we're not all in the same boat. You're on a yacht and we're in like a little tiny rowboat, you know?
I'm not going to get into all of that, but I was thinking about Hollywood and Disney yesterday when I was watching pure rant viewing on the Brick Hive channel, and I was thinking, you know, some people in Hollywood probably just say stuff just to say something.
Well, get some attention, you know?
Yeah, like because in show business, relevancy is currency.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
And also, if Disney had never bought Lucasfilm, Star Wars fans wouldn't give a crap about the Walt Disney Company.
True. I don't know. I hate using that term woke. It's so like outdated, but
Yeah, it's one
I
of
guess
it's
it's true at the same time. I don't know.
it's now one of the most hijacked words that I can think of, honestly.
Yeah.
Because people twist words all the time, and some people don't even realize that they were twisted.
Well, you gotta be careful what you say on the internet. Also, it's so easy to take things out of context, you know, because
Yeah.
you can cut things out and all that, and like somebody could find a way to take a bunch of clips of me and make it sound like I hate puppies, because it's super easy to just like cut and add audio, and especially with AI and stuff nowadays, where you can like use AI to sound just like somebody, and I would argue it doesn't fool me, but there's a lot of people in the older generation that AI stuff looks real to them, and so it's so easy to push an agenda now. Even more than
that's
ever.
why, and that's why social media has been flooded with AI slop.
I hate AI. It's awful.
See, I use AI very, very sparingly, but I can tell the difference between some good AI and really bad AI.
Well, yeah, if the person has 18 fingers and 3 arms, that's
Yeah,
bad.
like
And I've seen
like
commercials on TV like that. It's like, really?
Will Smith went on tour in Central and South America, and he made a hype video for his concert, and the AI was so bad
It's awful. It's so soulless too. Like I don't know.
because
The
like
camera went blurry
there was
again.
some really creepy kind of mutated humans in his AI
Why is that camera so mad today?
because it's AI.
Keeps going blurry. It's weird though. If I zoom out and then zoom back in, it looks fine. I think.
Yeah. Anyway, so how about that Star Wars?
Wait, what?
Any Star Wars news right now? Anything worth talking about? Star Wars is kind of dead right now. Like, I know we have the Mandalorian movie coming up and future shows to talk about, but there hasn't really been any news, huh?
Are you talking about the Lego Group or the Star Wars?
Well,
and
in this
media?
case, media. So, like the movies and shows. Like,
Well,
I know we have upcoming projects, but
Actually, we do have some new news a little bit.
okay.
We do know every project. Well, for right now, we do. I mean, they've already been announced, but there are 4 confirmed projects for next year.
Until they
There
get
is
canceled, right?
no, they're done. They're filmed, thankfully. But we have Mando and Grogu, the Maul Shadow Lord,
Yeah, I don't think that will get canceled.
the Ninth Jedi, which is done. It's coming out next year, and the Galactic Racer game is next year as well.
Yeah, Ahsoka season 2 as well, and then a new
Starfighter
KOTOR,
is
Knights of the Old
done.
Republic. So that's like what the umpteenth time it's happened, and it'll probably get canceled too, right?
Yeah, but also there is one more new announcement. It just came out the other day. Star Wars Starfighter has wrapped filming and is fully releasing in 2027.
Okay,
The film
that's
is
good to hear.
Well,
the film. Yeah, the film is done. So
And going back to games, what happened to that Zero Company game or whatever it was going to be called?
I thought it was like I don't mean to like I thought it was already out at first, but maybe it's next year.
I think Star Wars Racer, Galaxy Racer, or whatever it's called, that's probably going to happen for sure. Like, but I'm
Yeah.
like, I would be willing to bet that KOTOR game is probably going to get delayed or canceled. Because I swear, this isn't the first time Disney said, hey, we're bringing back Knights of the Old Republic.
Well, these days I just get the feeling that the Star Wars production and merchandise team are taking on so many projects that they're biting off more than they can chew, which is why everything it gets cancelled. Like, remember back in 2018 when Kathleen Kennedy said that there would be a new trilogy coming out this year? She said that 7 years ago, and they don't even know what they're doing with their TV studios, like, let alone trying to make a new trilogy, because they hire and fire directors like Ryan Johnson. Like,
I don't know.
And when she said that, there were people back 7 years ago rightfully saying, why are you announcing all of this when you don't even know who the director's going to be?
Yeah. Well, we still have shows and movies that haven't come out, and I guess at this point they're not happening, but like we were supposed to get a Lando show with Donald Glover from like the Solo movie.
Yeah.
And we were
It's
supposed to
done.
get that Rogue Squadron movie, or was that a show too? I don't know.
And apparently Yoda was supposed to get his own movie as well, which hasn't happened yet.
And then the games, it's like, hey, we're getting this game, we're getting that game, we're getting this game and that, and then none of it happened. And then when we finally do get a game, I think the most recent one was from Ubisoft, right? The Outlaws game.
Yeah.
It was okay. It was not bad, like, but it wasn't good.
Is its own can of worms. They've made so many mistakes recently.
The game was just kind of lackluster, and honestly, just like if you get it and play it, you'll have fun, but that's it. Once you're done with it, you'll probably never want to touch it again. I've only beat the story one time. I haven't touched it since.
So it's one of those one and done type games.
Yeah, which for $70 is not a good deal, you know. And now, yeah, there's DLC that I didn't touch, so I could have probably bought those and had an extra 20, 40 hours of play. But
yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem with AAA gaming, is that there's not enough games out there where it takes more than 100 hours to complete the game.
Well, also just like the fact that it's like, hey, here's the game, but if you want more, you have to pay us more when you already spent $70 on the game. I hate DLC. I really do.
Yeah,
I don't know what DLC is. So
it's extra content that you buy later for the game. So, for Outlaws, it was more levels.
So is it kind of like the pay-to-play concept on mobile gaming?
Kind of. So with Outlaws, that's what we were talking about. It was another whole story arc with maybe a new planet and stuff. I don't know because I didn't buy it, but it was like $3 for more content.
It's not pay to play because pay to play that is
No, you're thinking of pay to win. It is pay to play.
Well, yeah, sorry, but you know, yeah, pay to win. It's not that DLC is not pay to win. It's just a content that will release later. Like usually, it will be like stuff that's set after the main story, so you'll have like an expansion or two, and then it just adds more content to the game that you have to pay for.
Honestly,
later.
it would be like if Minecraft was like, hey, Mounts of Mayhem, you know, the update that just came out. It's $5 if you want it. So you could play the game without it, or you'd have to pay to play with it. That's how it is. It's like you can play the game without it, fine. But it's like, why would you want to play a game when you can't have all of the game that you already paid for?
Okay, well that kind of sounds like in World of Warcraft, where people pay for bonus quests.
Yeah. That makes, and so I personally don't like that strategy. I almost feel like if like Lego did that too, it would suck. Where it'd be like, hey, here's a set, but you got to buy this set too to complete it. And that's why I was complaining about the UCS Death Star with its...
Well, you know what, Sky? They did do that back with the Jabba's Palace and the Rancor Pit, and then back in the 90s, and then back in the 90s and the 80s when they sold add-on coaches for some of the passenger trains.
I guess when it comes to the Star Wars set, you could argue, like the Star Wars set, you could argue that you don't need it. It looks cool together. Yes, the skiff definitely works with the sail barge, but now the train, that sucks. Like you literally needed to buy different coaches to go with the train. That sucks.
Well, that's more acceptable. No, sorry, acceptable because the train looks fine on its own.
Oh, okay.
But if you just buy the Rancor pit, that looks empty without the Jabba's palace. I mean, the Jabba's palace looks fine on its own. You don't need the Rancor pit underneath the Jabba's palace, but you do need the Jabba's palace on top of the Rancor pit. If you know what I'm saying.
I'm confused. I thought you were talking about the sail barge and the skiff.
No,
barge.
I'm talking
about the palace.
I'm talking about in 2013 where they sold
the set that got in trouble.
Where they sold them at the same time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense too. Yeah, the palace is cool by itself, but the Rancor pit would be kind of weird by itself.
Yeah, because the Rancor pit explicitly has the hole on top where you're supposed to put the palace on top. Because they made that Jabba's throne room in 2021 or whatever. That looks fine on its own. They made a Jabba's palace back in 2003 or 2004 with the sand green color of Jabba. That looks fine on its own.
We were supposed to get a Jabba's palace diorama. I wonder if that's ever going to happen. We even had leaked images, so like it was already in the works. So it might be like a case of the AT-AT pilot helmet where eventually it just comes out.
And that was actually the leak was around the same time as the AT-AT pilot. So.
I don't think we're getting dioramas next year, though.
No, I think they'll come back at some point. But yeah.
Somebody touched my dollar, Rama.
Yeah, but I feel like just about the DLC discussion, like I've played a lot of DLC. I've bought a lot of DLC, so it's like, and I'll end it real quick, but it's just like, there is genuinely DLC for a game that adds future content and new areas, new expansions, and it actually feels like you're literally getting a new game inside of the game. Like, so when it's like that, and when it gives you like an actual benefit, yeah, there's some really great DLC out there that does that, and so I do enjoy stuff like that. Like, I guess the best example I'll bring up here is like the game's Far Cry, and we'll go back to Far Cry 3 because this is the best example. The main game came out, and then later they put out this additional expansion called Blood Dragon, and it was like an 80s Terminator RoboCop themed game. And literally a completely new game, but they gave it to you as like DLC, but it was an entirely new game. So I feel like stuff like that is, but it has like the same mechanics as the main game, like the takedowns and how you throw the grenades. That's the gameplay is kind of similar, but the story's different, the environment's different, enemies are different. So there's a lot of things. If it's stuff like that, yeah, it's definitely worth it. And yeah.
Also, I just saw people were posting stuff in the comments.
Scott says, "Now this is pod racing." I don't want to click on it because it's going to make the screen blurry, but I'm going to click on it. Yep, it made the screen blurry. I swear, I don't understand StreamYard. StreamYard hates me. I hate StreamYard. It is what it is.
It'll be okay, Scott. It will be okay.
That's okay. Take your time. But yeah, I'm anti DLC, honestly, but I'm also not much of a video game player. Who am I to judge? I mostly just play Minecraft and Terraria and sometimes Stardew Valley. Like, I don't play a lot of games. I mostly play Minecraft and Terraria. Those are my go-to games. Like, when I say I'm gonna go play video games, you can bet it's either Minecraft or Terraria. I haven't touched Terraria since October, but I've been playing a ton of Minecraft lately.
Yeah, I mean, I like my other like passion, I guess, besides the hobby thing, besides Lego, is gaming. I love gaming. It's a great hobby. It's a great thing to do. But man, there's so many good games, and there's so many things I want sequels to. Like you want a sequel to a movie or a TV show. I want a sequel to some game series, but you wait for almost 13 years. It doesn't feel like it's going to happen. So it's okay. Literally how I feel with like Patrick's meme. It's okay, take your time. That's how I feel with games that I want. It's like it takes forever.
Hey,
for them
if it means it's good, because like EA is going to make the third and final Jedi game, and I'm imagining they'll cook up something good. You know, the first two were great, and so I'm like, let's see what they can do for the third game.
Yeah, I love the. And speaking of games, I do love Respawn's games. Well, with the Jedi games and stuff, I did like Titanfall 1 and 2, and then I played a little bit of Apex Legends, but I got into it a little bit, and then after I just kind of stopped playing it. It was fun, but I just kind of got bored of it over time. And then Jedi came out. After that actually that same year that Apex came out. It came out later in the year in November, and then I just fell in love with the Jedi series. Great games.
Yes. Oh, camera blurry again. And fixed it.
Thank you.
I don't understand what YouTube. I don't know if it's YouTube or StreamYard. I'm gonna blame StreamYard because I hate StreamYard. Like, I hate YouTube sometimes too, don't get me wrong, but like I still use YouTube 8 billion hours a day. Explain how that works. But yeah, so
1 billion hours.
Anyways, I don't know. I see that we made it to 151 subscribers, so thank you everybody for subbing. If you're not subbed and you're enjoying the building and the chatting, then please consider doing so. Remember to leave a like and all that jazzerinian cheese. Mayo is mute right now, so I guess he's busy. So, in case anyone's wondering.
Yep.
YouTube doesn't show. Oh, he's here.
No, I was just watching the Eagles score a touchdown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited for Racer. If it's cross-play Skyrim, we're playing it day one.
Okay. I'm gonna race you.
We're going to make YouTube content on Star Wars Racer when it comes, Galactic Racer.
I'm down. I hate racing games, but I like Star Wars, so.
Now, I like Mario Kart.
Yeah, this is going to be Star Wars Mario Kart.
It looks fun though, so I'm excited to see what they do.
What, Star Wars Mario Kart?
That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. That's good.
It looks more like a Gran Turismo or Forza game than Mario Kart.
What's the actual name of the game? I have no idea.
Star Wars Galaxy Racer or Galactic Racer?
Galactic Racer, yeah. It just got revealed at the Game Awards.
Did you watch the Game Awards?
Was one of those things.
Was that last week, the Game Awards? Wow.
Yeah, it was.
Did you watch it?
No, I just heard people talking about it.
I heard
they were disappointed with the game that got announced at the end of the show or whatever.
Yeah. They should have said like the best for last, but they chose kind of a poor looking game. But at least they started with the Star Wars game. That's cool to me because, you know.
Yeah. I watched the entire Game Awards and I was going in hoping for an announcement. There were some good ones out, man. I liked some of the announcements. Not the one I was looking for because it seems like we'll never get it. Cry. But I still enjoyed myself. It was pretty fun to watch. So.
What were you hoping for?
Huh?
What game were you hoping for?
Back in the day, uh, back in my day, no. But have you all heard of? Maybe Sky has because it was connected to Minecraft for a little bit. Have you heard of Telltale Games, Sky?
Yeah, they made like the story mode game, right? The Minecraft story mode.
Yes, and
I know that.
there, okay, there was a game from them called The Wolf Among Us, and it was set in basically it was made by DC Comics and Telltale, but it was about like fairy tale characters, but they lived in the real world and in New York City in an area called Fabletown, and you play as the big bad wolf. But so Little Red Riding Hood, stuff like that. But it was a lot darker of a game. It literally put like adult themes and stuff in the fairy tales because it was like a darker version.
That sounds fun.
It's very unique, but the game was so good, and then people have been waiting. Like it came out in 2013, and the final because they were episodic like a TV show. The final episode came out in the summer of 2014. So about 13 years almost now since the first episode. So yeah, they keep announcing it. They said it was coming out in 2019. Then Telltale shut down in 2019. Then they came back like a year or two later and said it was coming in 22 or 23. And then that just passed, and then they're like, "We're still working on it." So, it's been a bit.
Are you gonna get that game before GTA 6 comes out?
GTA 6. I'm gonna say this: GTA 6 will come out before The Wolf Among Us 2. It's been forever.
Well, GTA 6 keeps getting delayed too, huh?
It got delayed. It was supposed to come out next May, but now it's coming out next winter, so next November.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I don't know. That happens with Rockstar. Like Red Dead Redemption 2 got delayed like 3 times as well, so it's common, but. The thing we can say with Rockstar Games is they always deliver a high quality product. It's always something you want to play. So I'm going to say this. It's okay, take your time with Rockstar. I trust in them to make a good game. Anyone else?
Compared to some of the other video game developers, I hear a lot of people have way more faith in Rockstar than anyone else.
It's so broken to me how companies will just release a game that's buggy and broken and then be like, "Oh, we'll fix it later." It's like, what the heck? They just do that. And I'm convinced they do that so that way people can basically test the game for them for free, report these bugs, and then they'll fix them.
Yeah.
Oh, it's also because they don't want to have to pay They don't want to have to pay people to test it.
They set these deadlines, like, let's just make up something. Let's say there's a game coming out and it's like, hey, we're releasing it on May 1st. Well, May 1st comes around and the game's not finished yet. They still have to polish it up, and they're like, nope, we're releasing it because we said we would. And so that's why I hate deadlines.
Yeah. And it's happened to me before. Multiple times where you do get excited for something, and then it's just a piece of trash day one, or things aren't working right. And now listen, I loved Jedi Survivor, and the game for me played perfectly, pretty much on the PlayStation. Like PC game, the PC port was a little bad at launch.
They got hit the hardest. Xbox was okay too.
Yeah, the console ports are always better at launch than PC. But the thing with I experienced like one game-breaking glitch. It was when you're going to like the Imperial base to confront Bode. You remember this, Skyrim? And you have to go through like the vents or something of it to break inside or go to his apartment or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And you're breaking in, and it like I jumped down the elevator, and then the game froze while I was streaming.
Yeah.
So it was like that was.
I had a couple crashes too, but it was only like a few. It really wasn't a whole lot.
No, it wasn't bad. And that was the only problem I had during the game.
Cosmic says hi, Mayo.
I've been here the whole time.
Yes, he has been. I think I fixed it. I clicked on the arrows instead. No, I didn't. I don't understand why every time I click on a comment, it makes the screen blurry. That better not be a thing from now on. This better just be a tonight issue for some reason. I swear. If this is the new norm, I'm done with StreamYard. That'll be the straw that broke the camel's back, you know?
And I'm really happy because the Eagles are about to win the division.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, Scott, I agree with you. I'm excited for Jedi 3. That will be fun.
I hope so. I don't know what they could do, honestly. The way the story kind of ended, the last game was kind of
perfect.
So
yeah. I feel like it's probably going to be about the girls training, and then like the Empire finds Trinzalore or whatever, and then they have to. Maybe he sacrifices himself. I don't know. We got to see. But it's like I do love doing like conventions and stuff, and a convention I want to go to. I am going to now. My buddy bought my ticket for me for Christmas, so let's go. But he. I'm going back to. I'm going back to my. I'm going back to my hometown, Skyrim. We're going to a convention there in Kentucky.
Is it a furry one? A furry convention?
That's your type of convention, not mine.
Fair enough. Is it another one of those like Screen Fests or whatever they're called?
No, it's just like a normal Comic-Con.
Oh, Comic-Con, okay.
Yeah,
like
but
it's not actual Comic-Con, right?
Yeah, and but they just announced recently that they are getting Giancarlo Esposito or Moff Gideon from The Mandalorian. Ooh. So I'm like, I got to, bro.
Yeah, get his autograph for me too.
I'll ship it. Don't worry, bro.
Davis is everywhere. Yes, Cosmic. He's the GOAT. And screen blurry again. Zoom out. Hello, everybody. And zoom in. And now we find.
Yeah,
Scott Davis is everywhere. He
except in my streams.
No, I'm kidding. I think Scott's probably busy watching somebody else when you stream, so maybe you guys stream at a different time, Mayo. I swear, Scott is always in every comment everywhere. Like, in the comments and always watching live streams. Like, there have been times in the past where I'll go on a channel for the very first time, and I'm looking in like, watching the live stream, and then Scott pops in. It's like, oh, Scott knows these people. It's funny.
Scott's like, I will make friends everywhere.
Yep.
Well, no, I stream at a time convenient for Americans, 9 p.m. Eastern.
That's true, but maybe a lot of people stream at the same time as you. It's Saturday night. We're streaming on a Saturday night. I'm sure we're not the only LEGO channel streaming right now.
I try to stream right now 5 days a week at 9 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah. I don't know. There's 8,000 billion videos going up every single day, right? And streams and all that. So it's hard to watch everything. But I'll try. No. Ooh,
Because
shiny.
I agree with you, Sky. I've seen Scott everywhere.
If it makes you feel better, he hasn't asked me a question in ASA in a long time. Now I'm throwing Scott under the bus. Sorry, Scott, but it's true.
And now Scott Davis is going to leave a comment on next ASA.
ASA,
Yeah.
why are you a tattletale?
and now he's gonna watch my stream in 1 hour.
Hey, if that's what it takes. Yeah, everybody watching, Mr. Mayo is going live in 1 hour, so make sure you go sub to his channel, hit the notification bell, all that jazz, so you can see his stream in 1 hour.
Well, the
Like
links.
it's 1 hour and 3 minutes.
Well, the links for all of our channels are in the description. Right?
Yeah, so go sub and all that. Wait, is cosmic or a different cosmic? I think cosmic is cosmic, but I could be wrong. You're welcome. Is this the Krusty Krab?
No, this is no. This is Patrick.
Someone's calling. No.
I'm not a Krusty Krab.
The Krusty Krab pizza is the pizza for you and me.
Cosmic, aka Alex. I don't know. I don't even remember what I did yesterday. If that makes you feel better. So
Yeah, I don't know. I think it is Scott.
a lot of
If it-
people have the name Cosmic in their YouTube names. I tell you.
Yeah, but I talked to the Cosmic that's been on the podcast before here. I talked to him recently. He's just been busy with life.
And
So.
that's a different cosmic. Then the cosmic in chat today is named Owen.
How many different cosmics are there? Oh yeah, this one's name is Owen, huh? So not Alex. I think it's a different cosmic. Yep. I think you are right.
Yep.
Who's excited for Christmas?
Me.
What you
I'm
doing
not.
on Christmas? You say
Wait,
you're
what?
not here?
Yeah, because I'm a self-proclaimed bar humbug.
Hey, do you at least get the day off? So I'm like, enjoy that, right?
Yeah, well, because it's a national holiday.
Yeah, so I'm like, even if you don't celebrate Christmas, like if you get the day off, that's something to celebrate.
But I'm on summer vacation, so every day is a day off.
Okay, well, it's just one more day off then. I don't know.
No, it's
TV
not.
go dark. Why is it black?
No,
There we
it's
go.
not.
I
no.
know.
In the middle
Bounty.
of my summer vacation.
Batman. I mean, Christmas is fun though. Like, don't you enjoy it?
Well, yeah, because I always build a big set on Christmas, but I've got more big sets in my backlog than ever before.
Sounds like a good thing.
Yeah, but you can have too much of a good thing if you know what I mean.
I guess.
I'm
how about
almost
you,
done.
Bounty?
I'm
Are
almost
you-
done building the icons of playset. I'll finish that on my stream in an hour.
Is that soccer set?
Yeah,
Okay.
I knew I would. Well, I was hoping I would get it done before Christmas, and I will.
Okay.
All right.
This is in what? 4 days?
Yeah, and sorry. After
Because this is the night before the night before the night before the night before Christmas.
yes.
Yeah.
But after after this bag I'm building now, we got one more, so we're almost done.
Yay.
I've just let you all talk sometimes. I mean, I've just been building, so I've been doing pretty
Yeah.
quick.
See, that's where it's good. It's good to have, like, that's why I like to have YouTube on my stream afterwards, so that I can build and let y'all do the talking when I don't have anything interesting to say.
Yeah.
It feels
I'm gonna stand out there all day listening to. Then you must have coral wedged in your frontal lobe.
That's us for you. Well, he just builds.
Yeah, it feels good, doesn't it, Bounding? Because that means you can just focus on the build.
I think that's why he has us on here, is just so we
Yeah.
can just waffle on about something and everything. And
Well, that's why he chose you as a co-host all those years ago.
around this time last year, yeah.
Yeah.
I won the debate. I'm the president of BNC.
Okay, so you vote. So is this episode 15 something?
We stopped doing episodes. As president, I said that we should stop doing numbers, so I don't even know what number this would be.
Okay, so instead of doing the numbers, you just put the name of the set
Yeah,
that you build.
kind of boring, but it seems to get more clicks.
Yeah.
Because to be honest with you, like, we're not that big of a channel, so if you say BNC or you see that on YouTube, most people will be like, what the heck is a BNC? So
Yeah.
it didn't really make sense to be like, hey, it's BNC episode 95. It's like, okay, I don't know. I do that with ASA, and I put it at the end now because it's like, nobody cares what ASA is unless they're already a fan, you know?
Yeah, but our final like numbered episode 100 was the Going Merry pirate ship, which is a good place to end the numbers.
Yeah. I also thought it was confusing because he wanted to do it when he was reviewing shows and stuff as well. So it was like 1 week it's a Lego set, and then next week it's like a TV show, and it's like, wait, why is that in the same number category? You know, it should be two separate things on the channel. I don't know. I thought it was confusing, so I suggested we get rid of it, and I guess he liked the idea because we got rid of the numbers.
Yeah, there. Sometimes Sky comes to me with some good ideas, and I'm like, okay, I'll listen to that.
Sometimes? What's one of my bad ideas? Go on.
One of your bad ideas?
Yeah, what's an idea that you were like, oh my gosh, that's a terrible idea, but you didn't say that to my face? You won't hurt my feelings, be honest.
I kind of said it, but in a nicer way. When you sent me that one logo, I was like, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah. I thought that was fun, but I'm not going to go into detail about
no. I like the idea and the way it had, like, you know, like something on the top and the bottom. You know, like how it, like the colors mixed together, and then it was just kind of a unique logo. I like the uniqueness, but I guess the things you put with it, I didn't feel like those logos or designs were necessarily something that, I don't know, it didn't feel right to me.
Yeah. No,
but
that's fine. At the end of the day, I want you to tell me if you don't like something, because I don't ever want you to feel like you have to do something you don't want to do just to make me happy, because at the end of the day, this is still technically your channel. Now, I appreciate that you're always open to suggestions and constructive criticism and blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I don't ever want you to feel like, oh, I don't like this, but I don't want to make him upset, so I'll just do it, you know?
Yeah. No, for me, it's just like, and then there's times where I just have to think about something like, would that work? Does that sound good to me? Like,
Yeah.
so sometimes I have to think about it first, but then I'm like, I see what he's saying, or see what this person's saying.
Because I know
So
that you weren't really on board with the idea of doing these portrait mode. I think that's what it's called, like the vertical streams, because it makes your screen smaller. And now I have to hide in the background, or else I can make you really tiny, and then no one can see you, but then they can see me. So it's like, it does suck. But you got to admit, it's been nice. We've gotten more views and subs since we started doing this.
yeah,
And as long as we zoom in on you for like 90% of the stream, I feel like it's still good.
yeah.
And when we get those doom scrollers that just randomly get suggested our channel and they check us out, we might get even more subs. I don't know why your camera keeps getting blurry though today. That's bugging me.
Yeah, so I just watched the Eagles become the first repeat champions in the division in over 20 years.
Congratulations.
So I'm happy, and I watched that while I let you two reminisce about your history.
Yay. Yeah, I won the presidential debate last year. You guys should go watch that video if you haven't seen it. It gets kind of weird at times, which is great.
Yeah, I guess the thing is, guys, that we've just been doing this for a bit now, so it's fun. I like it. I will say this: I am already planning the next stream for like January. I already think I have it, and I think it is going to be a part 1, Sky, because I think we will be doing the old town. Ninjago said so.
Really?
We will do, but probably just like a part 1, just to start it, because if we did the full set, I think it'd be literally a 24-hour stream or a little under that. So
Ninjago Old Town is a day 1 buy.
yes, I just think it is. I know it will sell out, and it's going to stay a LEGO Store exclusive for at least 6 to 12 months. So I want to make sure I can get that when I can. Other things, Sky, that I talked about maybe getting, I'm thinking maybe about just waiting, because the other stuff is, things I can find everywhere. It's not just at LEGO, so I can just kind of wait on that. But
well,
yeah,
it doesn't matter exactly when, but you're gonna get the Venator, right? I couldn't imagine you're gonna skip on a midi scale Venator.
I'll be skipping on all of the midi scale sets.
That's a sad life. It's a
I don't
Venator.
know.
It's beautiful.
No. I do really like the Venator. I think I might just wait. Maybe wait for some more points to enter my account, because I used a bit over like Black Friday and stuff to get free sets. So
Yeah. Well, here's a great way to get more points. I'm gonna blow your mind here. If you want more points, stop buying from Walmart and Target. Buy on Lego.com. You're welcome. Because you got this from Walmart, right? But I guess to be fair, that was the deal with the shuttle as well. So you have a shuttle now. So you also have a backlog of sets from this year, which is good.
yeah, no, I try to get all my stuff from Lego when I can, but there's just times, Skylight. If as an example for people, I didn't get it. I had to get some other some retiring sets that I did need before they went away. So I wasn't able to capture this deal. But like the $50 Grogu, if it's something like that at Walmart, that's when I jump on a deal.
Yeah,
somewhere else.
fair.
Yeah, because
You could just be dumb like me and buy the sets at full price, and then you don't have to worry about when they go on sale.
Yeah, I mean that's what I for each like of these Lego waves, I just have to budget and do what I can do. So
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Skyrim, you know how I asked you that ASA question months ago, where you said when you get a gift with purchase, you want to get Lego with your Lego.
Yeah.
Well, there's the Jango Fett's Fire Spray class Starship coin that they're selling in the Insiders rewards program. It costs 2,500 points and it's out of stock. Why are people buying those coins?
I think they're hoping that they'll sell.
So
I'm pretty sure there was a coin and a keychain. The keychain was the GWP with the Slave 1 back in May. And that's why I was complaining. I was like, I want Lego with my Lego. I don't want a stupid keychain. Though, yeah, sure, the keychain is kind of cool. I'd rather have a brick built, promo with a minifigure and a cool build or something,
Yeah.
And there's a Star Wars magnet for 2250 that also sold out.
Yeah. I don't know. It's stupid. I also want my insider points, like rewards, deals, whatever you call those things that you can only get like when you redeem them. I also want those to be Lego. I got that little cosmic car, whatever it's called, like the moon driver.
Yeah.
Thingy. I don't know what it's called, but I went ahead and bought that with the 2,500 or whatever it was points. I thought it was cool. I have it sealed in my collection. I might sell it someday,
Yeah, because the only Insiders rewards products I've ever redeemed with my points was the Lego to go with my sets, and it's like all this other nonsense. Like, remember when the coins for the vintage themes were the gift with purchases, and you had to buy the case separately.
Yeah, it was stupid. It was a scam, and people fell for it. Honestly.
And then Star Wars started doing the coins, and then Star Wars started doing the patches.
Ugh. You know what I hate the most though is the
And then they made the exclusive keychains.
I hate the entry ones where it's like, hey, you can enter 50 times it's usually like 50 points or something, and you like for a sweepstakes, and you have a chance to maybe win something. It's like, that's stupid. I only enter the ones that are free. Like I entered the million insider points a couple times. I never won that one though. That would have been cool.
Yeah. Like I was just on the Lego website to see what the gift with purchases are, and it's just it's the Christmas picture frame thing. I don't know what. Is that available where you're at as well?
Let me go online and see what the GWP is. Last time I looked, last week was that little gingerbread train ornament.
Yeah. Because Lego doesn't always coordinate GWPs across the world.
Nah.
I mean, for me, I guess I've just gotten into the thing where it's like if a set comes with a GWP, I'm not too niffed about if I missed a weekend, because I know from what I've seen that I can just go walk into a Lego store and probably just find it. So I'm not too niffed about if I don't get it day one.
So right now, the only GWP available for me is the Bonnie Bomber Brickhead that came out last year. It's a Fortnite Brickhead GWP. You have to spend $90, and it's good till the 24th, while supplies last. So, pretty weenie. Ugly Fortnite Brickhead. I think you built that on stream last year, right?
I don't know if I built it on stream, but I definitely have a short of it up for sure. Yeah, I have it, and I think it's not. It's a nice brickhead, but yeah.
That's what I think of it.
We know, Sky. We know how you feel.
It's frickin' Fortnite. I hate Fortnite.
It's not that bad, Skyrim.
It's worse than that bad. You're right. I wish it was only just a little that bad. Disease. It's the plague. I'm not gonna say the one word because I might get in trouble, but it's that. Anyways, how's the build coming along?
It is going very well, my sir. All right.
Yeah, it's a pretty simple build too. You know, the only thing I don't like about the Kylo Ren helmet, and I don't know how they could have done it better because then it would have been really chunky, is all the studs is a little ugly. It would have been nice if they smoothed it off a little more. All the studs kind of make it look like an afro or like hair or something, you know?
Yeah, I can see that, but
Because that was the problem with the Dark Trooper too. It was like there's way too many studs. It doesn't look like a helmet anymore. Although the Dark Trooper was weird because that's technically a robot.
yeah, and that's the one I said that people kind of complained about.
Personally, I'm not allergic to studs.
I don't know. I think like compared to other helmets where they smooth it off, it's funny how sometimes they're like, here's 20 studs visible, and then sometimes it's like, and here's like 800 studs that are visible.
I'm fine if it's a rounded build and there's studs like the original a BB-8 that has studs on it and it looks fine.
But I think the new one looks nicer because it's a lot smoother, even though it's smaller and basically the same price, which is really annoying.
The newer BB-8 doesn't look as round.
That's fair because they cut the bottom section off, so it's not completely a sphere.
Yeah, because when I saw the pictures, I was like, those proportions are bad. Like,
but he has a wheel on the bottom that turns his head when you slide him on the floor or the table or whatever.
Yeah, a BB-8 is supposed to look like a great an orange and white a basketball, and in the movie there was a bounce effect where he landed on something and it sounded like a basketball.
He's a beach ball.
Yeah,
so I was called a beach ball.
I don't like the new BB-8.
I don't like the price of the new BB-8. $90.
I mean, the price is one thing, and the proportions are another.
I think for what it is, it's cool, and I'm glad we're getting another one. But I ain't paying full price for that. No way.
But to tie it back to the helmets, I thought the older BB-8, the proportions are better, and the studs don't look bad. And to an extent, a lot of the helmets that have a latch top, the studs don't look bad. However, when you get to the wings on some of the ships, then the studs start to look bad.
I don't know. At the end of the day, it is Lego, so it should have studs, right?
Like, especially if it's a 4+ set and they just use the angled plate as a wing and call it a day.
I don't care if a 4+ set looks good or not because it's literally for like little kids.
Yeah, but that's where the studs stick out the most because the wing doesn't have any.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any girth to it.
But at least they don't have stickers. That's the one thing that 4+ sets are doing better than like UCS sets.
But if people are allergic to studs, they're not going to buy the 4+ sets.
True.
And
I
see,
do, because I'm stupid and I like to make content on them.
compared to something like a speed champion sets where I don't want any studs.
I'm allergic to speed champions because of all the stickers.
Because it's supposed to be a nice looking smooth aerodynamic car and the studs don't make
Yeah.
it look aerodynamic.
I hate
Most-
all the stickers on the speed champions. It's like a little car has 30 stickers. No, thank you.
Well, that's because it's in a racing livery or something, compared to something like a Star Wars ship, where most of the starships in Star Wars aren't designed to be aerodynamic.
I just hate stickers, really.
They're supposed to be for combat.
No way. You're telling me they're for combat in Star Wars? I never knew.
Because I can really only think of the X-wing and the TIE fighter that are supposed to be, or that were designed for being aerodynamic. Because
I mean,
the
it's
X-wing,
sci-fi, right? So it doesn't have to be real.
because the X-wing has the pointed nose to cut through the vacuum of space, and the TIE fighters have the very thin wings.
Yeah.
Because even the TIE bomber has the awkward shaped wings and the big hulking thing in the middle, which I'm guessing would not be good. Well, I'm guessing would not be fast for takeoff and landing.
No. Also, driving a bomber is probably like extra dangerous because if you get shot down, you're gonna explode extra fast.
Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why Darth Vader chose the TIE fighters and the rebels chose the X-wing to run in the trench because they're fast.
I don't know why the Empire switched to TIE fighters because they had the A-wing. Is that what it was called? Do you know, Bounty?
Wait, what was it?
The Empire, when they had the A-wings before they switched to the TIE fighters, right? Or are they U-wings? I get them all mixed up. They're in the
I
Bad
think it
Batch,
was a
if that helps.
yeah.
TIE fighters are cooler though. Like, you know.
Well, it says here that the rebel alliance and the resistance drove the A-wings.
They
Yeah.
did, yeah. The Rebel Alliance especially kind of had several ships from the Republic that they modified. Like the B-wing is just a modified B-wing from the Republic days.
And it
You know?
it also says that the Rebel Alliance drove the U-wings.
'Cause, like the Empire,
Yeah.
you know, when they were the Republic, they switched to the Empire, and they ditched all that stuff for new tech. Like they ditched the gunships and stuff even too, you know. But during the Bad Batch, when they were still the Empire, they still were using that stuff. Heck, they got rid of the Venator for the Star Destroyer, you know.
However, when the First Order took over the Empire, they just copied all of their stuff.
With cheese, Mr. Squidward. With cheese. They made it slightly better. Are you making sausages, huh?
That's
Into
gross.
a raw sausage?
That is so gross.
Well, you don't like weenies?
No, raw.
Weenie Hut Jr. Yeah, that would be kind of gross. I mean, it's already pre-cooked, right? So it's just... Yeah. Cooking sausages. Sausages.
When are we ending? Doesn't look like have too many pieces to go.
I mean, you could always just touch it and see if it's hot to know if it's cooked, right? You don't have to... And if you put it in your mouth and it's not, you didn't have to eat it. Like, you... I don't know. Good for you, though. Gotta be careful how you say things on the internet. I was gonna say you don't have to swallow, and it's like, should I say that? That's gonna get taken out of context and sound so dirty and wrong. And just because I found out putting it in your mouth, it's like, oh. And it doesn't help that we're actually talking about a sausage, and you know what another word for a sausage is. So it's like, yeah, this is gross. Although I always joke with these helmets at some point in time about lots of head or getting head, or he found he's getting some more head. He's finishing his head. You know, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense in this context, but because it's a helmet, it's a head, right? I don't know. Did you mess something up?
Wait, what?
What's going on?
Nothing, Skyrim.
Oh, I thought you were confused.
Absolutely nothing.
No, nothing's wrong. I'm just looking at one thing, that's all.
Yeah. So you're almost done.
Yeah.
Blurry camera. Why does it keep getting blurry? I'm gonna keep bitching about it all night. I said a potty word. What time will it be done? I want to come over. I want sausage and bacon. That sounds fantastic.
You're making me crazy.
You're Jamaica crazy. Back on. It's so quiet all of a sudden. What happened?
I'm sorry.
Did you make a boo-boo?
I'm just building Skyrim, alright? Calm it down.
Faster. We have a deadline. You got 30 more minutes. Well, 24 minutes. 24.
You know what's funnier than 24?
25. Actually, no, it would be 30 minutes. I'm looking at the timer up here, but my clock, it's 6:29, so 31 if you want to be actually correct.
But the actual time right now is 17:38.
Yeah, that's true. We started like 2 minutes late because somebody had to do something that wasn't even important. In this case, I'm talking about myself.
Although,
I think Skyrim's talking about himself there.
Yeah, I just like to pretend like I'm throwing someone else under the bus. You know,
actually,
it's funny.
well, for Skyrim, in a few minutes, it will be 17:38. Actually, no, sorry. It would be 18:38, not 17:38.
Alrighty.
Cool. I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
What?
What? What did he say?
Chocolate.
Yeah, so I remember when chocolate was invented.
Sweet, sweet chocolate. I've always hated it.
I remember when they first invented chocolate.
And I remember when they invented your mum.
Your mum.
Skyrim.
And I remember when Lego invented pupilless mall minifigures.
Sorry you had to see that.
I remember when Lego invented the helmet holes.
Yep, that was like 5 years ago now, too. No, 3. It's 2022, right? Wow. But we've had bad clone troopers for slightly longer than the helmet holes.
I remember when Lego invented the angry clone phase.
I remember the angry clone phase. It was also on Stormtroopers sometimes, too. Good times. See, that was fine. We
Because
don't
when
even need face prints. If it means they'll cut prices back and give us better prints on minifigures elsewhere, dual molded legs and prints on the pieces, we don't need freaking faces under the clones and stormtroopers, you know?
Yeah, because back in my day, the clones and the Stormies just used the plain black.
Yes, I remember that. I even have some of those old battle packs with them where they just have a black head underneath.
Yeah, and if you
Yeah.
and if you show all of us on screen, I'll show you where I got mine.
I even have the one where it's like the scout trooper, and you had to turn his head around for the black when you put his mask on, or you can if you take the helmet off, then he has like the yellow face, you know.
Yeah, because I got mine in this.
Yep, I have that battle pack somewhere in my closet.
It's the best battle pack they ever made.
I wouldn't say best, but it's one of the best. It's an Imperial battle pack too, with pretty good looking stormtroopers. It's sad that those stormtroopers look better than the modern day stormtrooper. I mean, okay, maybe not better. Just the helmets. The helmets look better on the older stormtroopers. And that was from what, 24, 25 years ago? So, because was that 2000 and no, that was like 2007, 8, right?
Yeah, this came out in 08. So.
08. So not quite 20 years, but still, that's crazy. Cosmic remembers when Alien Conquest came out. I remember Alien Conquest.
Yes.
I never got into it.
You know, Alien Conquest came out when I was born.
So, like 2010? I don't know how old you were.
No, I'm lying. I was actually born when the Life on Mars thing came out.
I remember Mars Mission. That was a fun series with like the orange and white astronauts and the aliens with the black and green and the green crystals.
Yeah, because I was 7 in 2008, and I got that the same year as the Stormtrooper Battle Pack. I had a Mars mission vehicle. There was a rover, a scanning.
I'm sad that I sold all my Mars mission sets a few years ago. Well, I say a few years ago now. It was like 2013. But it's like, oh, I'm so sad I sold them. I didn't own all of them, but I owned a lot, and they were so good. And now they're so expensive. So if I ever want to get them,
upon reflection, Mars mission isn't as good as people think it is.
it's good for me because of the nostalgia, you know?
Oh,
I was into it, so I'm blinded by nostalgia.
Oh, Bounty opened another bag. Oh no.
I think that's the last bag.
Yeah, it's the last bag. I'm almost
He can do
done.
it. He's got 30 minutes. He can do it.
I thought you were done with the other one. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm at the end.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't
Going
know
back to Mars Mission, I do agree. It's not as good as people say. It did have a lot of stickers and all that, but it was just fun for what it was. And because I owned a lot and I really liked it as a kid, now I'm just blinded by that nostalgia, you know?
Yeah, I remember a lot of the vehicles looking the same, especially the bigger ones.
I love them.
And some of them were straight up remakes of Life on Mars sets, which was a little bit lazy.
To me, that was the first time getting into it, like a Lego space theme set, because I actually got into Mars Mission before Star Wars as a kid, and so that was cool. But I loved the Claw Tank. That was my favorite. It still is to this day my favorite set, the Claw Tank.
So were your first Star Wars sets for the Clone Wars TV series?
My very first was the Battle Droid Battle Pack and the Clone Battle Pack. Ones that came out either before or after the Stormtrooper. I think it was the next year.
Yeah, because I remember on shelves at the toy store, the Stormtrooper Battle Pack and the rebels, the battle pack next to each other, like the guys inside of that room in A New Hope that were on guard to try and shoot Vader. It had that weird little car of a thing. I don't know what that was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And the Stormies had the dropship.
So it was so cool back then when we got not only battle packs for $10, but we got two that went with each other. I guess now they're doing super battle packs, which you could argue is the same, but in one. But now they're like double the price at $45 and less minifigures. Realistically, if we're getting a battle pack for $45, it should have 8 minifigures. But
yeah, because with inflation, $10 back then is worth $15 now. So how much are the regular battle packs selling for now? What, 20?
22, 23, something like that.
Yeah, so that means the cost of a standard battle pack these days has outpaced inflation, which is terrible.
Like the Siege of Mandalore battle pack that we're getting in January is like $23, I think. Silver visors. He is going live in 30 minutes.
In 22 minutes.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, duh.
Because if you're in the Pacific time right now, the time is 17:38.
It's 6:38 for me.
Which means it's 18:38 on the 24-hour clock.
Yeah.
Do you remember that video? Yeah, yeet.
Yeah.
But do you
I remember a lot of
remember?
Vine videos and old memes.
But do you remember the yeah yeet video?
Probably. I remember yeet. I still say yeet when I throw things, and like, so that just proves I'm old.
And do you remember the Tide Pod memes?
I do. I never ate a Tide Pod though, even though that was technically from my generation.
Yeah. And
I remember that.
I'll always remember the a damn Daniel and 9 plus 10 equals 21.
Damn, Daniel. What's 9 plus 10? 21?
21?
You stupid.
You stupid.
21?
Yeah.
Remember 9
No, I'm not.
Chazburger.
And that was around the time when that kid said LeBron James.
LeBron James. He needs some milk.
Got milk.
I know all of these. Yep.
That's crazy.
And
Remember that dab?
And yeah, I remember when people dabbed and did the Harlem Shake. No
Or
one, everyone's
Pokemon Go song. I play Pokemon Go every day.
I play Pokemon Go Whopper Gundam style. Do the Harlem Shake.
What does the fox say? Yep. Good times. Some of these memes aren't even that old if you think about it. Like, I guess fidget spinners aren't a meme, but that was only 2017. Like the big hype of those.
Yeah, because the fidget spinners were to 2017 what the pet rocks and yo-yos were to the 70s.
I don't know. I guess I'm just old now, and as an old fart, I can always say back in my day things were better. But like, at least our memes growing up were funny and made sense. It's like, what's the big deal with 6, 7, and
Ohio?
So
the thing with that is stuff just goes viral on TikTok for no reason.
Yep.
And also it's a meme so basic that anyone with half a brain can participate in it.
I don't even think these people have half a brain. That's the problem.
Sorry.
Well. Remember the end scene on one of the SpongeBob episodes where Squidward dumps his brain into the trash.
I can't say I do. It must be from like season 4 or up. I only watched season 1, 2, and 3.
See, I watched a lot of season 4 and season 5 episodes growing up, so I have more. I have as much of an appreciation for those seasons, and a little bit for season 6 as I do the first 3 seasons.
I feel like season 3 is where it ends for me. 4 is okay, but I can't do anything after season 4. But I don't watch even season 4. I only do 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
And the first movie.
Yeah.
Shell City.
Yeah. Season 3 is by far the best season. Season 4 was a letdown post movie. Season 5 was a letdown again, but it was still okay. And season 6 was where they were kind of deviating. I think that's because season 6 was the year that Stephen Hillenburg died.
Maybe. I don't even remember. I thought it was like 2018 or 17, but
because Stephen Hillenburg died in 2000. Actually, no. When? No, sorry. Well, no. Maybe it was when he stopped being actively involved in it.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's true. He took a break for a while and then passed away a few years later, right?
Yeah, because you're right. He died in 2018, so I think he stepped down. I think he stepped down as the head writer in 2007 because some of the Nickelodeon executives forced him out or something.
And that's really when SpongeBob died, in my opinion, because when he was gone, it really lost its charm.
Yeah, because I think it was season 8. I think it was season 8 was the first time he wasn't involved with the show, and you could immediately tell the difference in quality.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch any of that.
Season 8 was the season with the giant Squidward crap episode, and I'm watching it thinking Stephen Hillenburg wouldn't like something crazy as this.
Nah. They honestly kind of killed a lot of things that he was against. Like, he never wanted them to associate with restaurants and have, like, food and toys, like, partnerships with restaurants.
Because he was, I know a lot of people say he was against a mass marketing.
Yeah. And that's what they're doing now. They did that last year, and they're doing it again.
I think that's one of the reasons why Nickelodeon forced him out of the series is because they wanted to mass market their cash cow.
Oh, absolutely. And now they are, and it's sad because it's like you're not honoring, not only the creator, but that's no longer with us. So it's like an extra, scummy thing to do. But and now it's all about money.
And now you get YouTubers like AWE. I'm not sure if you've ever seen him.
Maybe
AWE, who makes a living with his 80-something thousand subscribers crapping on the new episodes.
Yeah.
Where there's now such a thing as a SpongeBob, a modern episode, a bingo card with all of the bad tropes of the new seasons.
Yep. Probably fart jokes and stuff too, right?
and hyper stimulation, someone screaming, making a funny face, crying, acting like a lobotomite, and all this other crap. The returning
lost its charm.
Yeah, the returning characters, recycling an old plot. Why is Bubble Bass back? That makes no
we
sense.
serve food here.
that makes no sense. Why did they feel the need to reintroduce a Bubble Bass, Lady Upturn, and Nosferatu? Why?
I don't know. Hey, thanks for the kind words, Cosmic. Appreciate that. Honestly,
Oh yeah, thank you so much.
I just hate it because like they just all the characters had such a drastic like change. Like, don't get me wrong, SpongeBob was still kind of stupid in the first 3 seasons, but he was still kind of smart too, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's
And the newer seasons, he's just completely brain dead. Patrick went from a dumb, lovable character to a mean, dumb character. Like he's like, if he's not being dumb, he's being mean, and it just wasn't funny anymore.
Yeah, and Squidward just turned into the perpetual victim.
Yep, Mr. Krabs became more greedy, which maybe you could argue was kind of funny, but also just like I don't know. And then Sandy became like a know-it-all, like narcissistic jerk instead of like there to help people. And oh sorry, I forgot to zoom back in.
It's okay.
Yeah. And the thing with some of that is I remember one of Mr. Krabs' ultimate greedy moments. He smashed holes through the walls. More drive-thrus, more money.
I don't know.
There was a whole episode devoted to the fact that Squidward's ears were getting tortured at listening to people's drive-through orders. Yeah. When Mr. Krabs installed a drive-thru and didn't want to spend the big money for proper microphone and speakers, so he installed tin cans to do that.
Yay!
No, he's right. Mr. Krabs is probably the most faithful character they stuck with. If I had to, he seems to be the one that they kept pretty much the same. Maybe just more of a jerk.
Yeah, because they even made Plankton less menacing and more conniving.
Kind of stupid too. Oh look, the helmet's done.
Like I don't fear Plankton as much as I used to. Like the first episode he was in had the super dark vibe, and now he's portrayed as like one of the villains from Scooby-Doo or whatever. Yeah. That's really funny, Owen. That's a joke only you and I understand.
I'm guessing her mic isn't very good.
Yeah. To put it simply, yes.
Go watch the Malmec stream. My mic sounded so god awful. It was just on my phone. I'm like, what the heck?
Wait, what is it?
Remember when we did the Malmec stream back in October, and it was like my mic sounded so awful. I sounded like I was talking out of a styrofoam cup.
Oh yeah.
Sucks too, because it ruined that stream. Like you can't watch it. I can't, at least. Maybe some people are tough enough to watch it, but it just sounds so bad. Like it ruins the whole like hour or however long it was stream. Every time I talk, it's like nails on a chalkboard because like my audio just got so warped and just sounded awful.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So how is the build? That looks nice.
I love this set. I maybe I'm stupid for saying that, and I know it was a little overpriced, but like because it doesn't have any stickers, it's really good.
You really don't like stickers.
No, and I love Kylo Ren. Like I think Kylo Ren is like one of the only good things to come out of the sequels.
Yes, I agree. I completely agree.
It's cool because this movie, Episode 7, is celebrating 10 years this year, which, not a lot of people are talking about, which rightfully so, who cares? But it's crazy to think, though. I remember seeing Episode 7 in theaters. What was it called? The Force Awakens. It was like It's been 10 years? Crazy.
Yep. This is for the 10-year anniversary. Yep. And just a reminder, everybody, this set does on the manual, because the last few sets we've done were Lego Store exclusive, so they didn't have it. This manual does have the barcode scanner for extra insider points. So if you get this set, remember to scan for 20 extra points.
I dare you to put yours on screen right now. And
I
let
already
somebody scan
scanned it. Sky.
Ah.
I see. I knew you people would try to get my 20 points. So
You could have said bet and then did it, and then nobody would have known because they would have just thought, somebody else beat me to it. And then you would have looked like the good guy, you know? The only thing that would have made this set better, in my opinion, I know it's celebrating The Force Awakens, but if it was Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, so with the red cracks, that would have looked so much cooler. Because I love the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren helmet, like with all the red from like when he welded it back together. You know, after James Gunn decided, yeah, he should have his helmet, Rian Johnson. So.
You mean
Scott.
You mean JJ Abrams?
What?
You mean
Sorry.
JJ Abrams?
Yeah. Well, in this case, I think J.J. Abrams did a better job than Rian Johnson. Because Rian Johnson made Kylo Ren smash his helmet like a little emo kid that was mad because he got told no. And I was like, no, that's stupid. His helmet was cool. Like, keep it on. Not saying Adam Driver is bad looking or nothing, but it was like Kylo Ren's helmet was part of what made him so cool. And so then J.J. Abrams was like, no, we're having your helmet, and he made it look cooler. So I was like, that's like the only good thing J.J. Abrams did in Episode 9. They fly now.
Oh, they fly now.
They fly now.
They fly now.
Ooh, yeah, look at that bad boy. I love that set.
I was like, I think this is on the shelf behind me, so I had to go grab it. But let's pull. And I have all the figures. But yeah,
they're red. Although his helmet is so big. Why is his head so big?
the cracks in it. Yeah. I would have loved if they did this one, but I get doing the normal one for Force Awakens.
Maybe they'll do both. I don't know. That's the Kylo Ren shuttle from 2019. Don't ask me the set number. It's probably like set number 75338 or something like that.
No, the set number is 1738.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, you can do a lot with it. Here, I'll remove just because this is an older set. I'll do something for you all.
Get those big wings out, yeah.
It flies now.
Ooh, it's so sexy.
Yeah,
that was my favorite set from that year, play set. Still
yes,
I even did a drop test on this bad boy. And it breaks my heart to this day because some of the pieces got chipped.
Oh no! Wait, go up.
That's what she said.
There we go. But
so
yeah,
big.
and now, and then.
Hey, Kylo Ren's cool, right? Come on. Doesn't exist in his canon. Your head canon, Episode 6 was the last Star Wars movie, huh?
I mean, I can agree with Scott Davis, except for this. This ship is awesome. And you don't even have to treat it like a canon ship if you get it. You can treat it like it's non-canon.
It's very similar to Director Krennic's shuttle, like, in a lot of ways.
But I just thought that if we're doing Kylo Ren's helmet, just bring in his shuttle too. So
in my head canon, Rogue One doesn't exist.
You don't like Rogue One?
No, in my head canon, it doesn't exist.
Why not?
because it's an in-betweener and there's characters in it that aren't necessary because they weren't in the next sequential film.
I mean, I would argue it is because in episode 4, they're like, hey, we have the plans that people died for, so let's not waste this. And then Rogue One does a good job showing you how people got it and died. So my question is, are they going to do that again for episode 6? Because many Boffins were killed to get the plans for, you know.
But the characters that were introduced for Rogue One, they weren't the Boffins, were they?
I also love how this doesn't really count, but like Andor ties in things even with Star Wars Rebels, like with Mon Mothma talking about the Gorman massacre. That was in Star Wars Rebels, and then they bring it into Andor and show you exactly what happened. Obviously, it was a lot more dark, but like they mentioned the Gorman massacre all the way back in Star Wars Rebels.
Yeah, and I love Rogue One and Andor, so I would never erase it from my head canon.
The only Star Wars media I would say, go ahead and erase, even if Disney was like, yeah, we're gonna erase it, I would actually be happy, is the sequel trilogy. But like, and maybe like the Book of Boba and the Acolyte, Kenobi, you know. But like, the Mandalorian season 1 and 2, and a little bit of 3 is good. Andor and Rogue One, fantastic. I don't care what anybody says. I love them. If you don't like them, okay, good for you. But you know,
yeah. But guys, I think because Mayo has to go to his stream soon, and we will see you over there. Do not worry. We will be over with Mayo on his channel while he builds the soccer field set.
You're here late. We were here for 2 hours.
Yep. We'll go for 4 more minutes. So if anybody wants to say anything else before we go, have any questions, any of that?
Oh, okay. But yeah, I was just letting everyone know that we'll probably have to go soon.
Yeah, so I'm sure everybody here's already subbed to Mayo, but go sub to Mayo. He's going live in like 5 minutes, 2 minutes actually. I don't even know.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Okay.
I need to go by.
Okay. You want to say anything first?
Nope.
Okay. But yeah, we're gonna go for 3 more minutes just so we can end at a nice 2 hours. So.
But remember, guys, you get an extra hour, maybe 2 hours of Mayo every single week, unless we take a break. Here on Building and Chatting too. So if you want to subscribe here, you can see Mayo before his stream every week, and then we will be on his. But yeah, Mayo is going live. But if anyone wants to ask any questions, yeah.
And then of course, thank you everybody for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for all being here and watching. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, blah blah blah. And thanks for all the support throughout this year. We greatly appreciate reaching over 100 subs. We're actually at 151 now, so thank you guys. Because this is actually our last stream for the year, so I can make the terrible dad joke. I'll see you next year.
Yeah, we will literally see you next year. But like Sky said, thank you all so much. I am so thankful that Building and Chatting is going so well because we really wanted it to, and especially I've wanted it to do really well. And I'm very happy that everyone likes what we do and is having a good time. Scott Davis says you can do another one this year. Maybe we will. You never know. We'll see. But
bonus BNC. We'll do
there might be a bonus.
When we're drunk. No, I don't drink.
The only time I would ever think we would do one is probably on New Year's Eve, because that usually does well too. Besides that, I don't know if we will, but we'll see.
Yeah, maybe we'll talk about it. So there's a small, slim chance that there might be another BNC, or at least a video or short or something. Before
the thing, I will say this because I know we're ending in a minute. even though we might not have another live, there will be more shorts and some videos coming out, so you all do not feel like we just left. There will be more content, and there will be more videos. I'm planning for every single day until January. So
Nice.
I still have a few more things that can be made or I can talk about. So hopefully there should be at least a short video every day until the end of this year. So yeah.
Cool. Sounds like a plan. So thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day or night or whatever, and we'll see ya next time.
And we will see you on Mayo. Goodbye, everybody.
Boy.